Notability is an app that we're providing on all district iPads that will allow you to be able to take notes very easily. Now to get started, just click on the Notability icon. It looks like a pencil with a microphone. And if this is the first time you're launching it, you might get a few messages about using iCloud. We'll come back to that later. But this is the page that you will start off with. This is actually a real quick tutorial page. And if I scroll down here using two fingers, I can scroll down and see the rest of their tutorial. Now, to go over this with you today, I'm just going to have you start a brand new document. So what I'd like you to do is up in the top left-hand corner, you'll see an icon that has 3 lines in it. I'd like you to click on that, and that will take you to the basic note page. Now right there, the Welcome to Notability, that's the document we were just in. And as long as you keep that, you'll always have that tutorial handy. But what I'd like you to do is click in the top right-hand corner where it has the little pencil, and we're going to select that and start a new note. Now by default, it will tell you the new note. It'll be given and assigned the date and the time that it currently is. If I would like to change that, all I have to do is tap my finger up there and it will automatically pull up my keyboard, and I can now go through and I could rename it Sample Notes, and that'll be easier for me to identify it. If I want to hide my keyboard, I just go down to that bottom right hand corner here and I can click on that keyboard with the arrow and it will hide my keyboard for me. Now, the most important area when you're working with Notability is your toolbar area. And you'll see that there's several icons here, and I'll explain what each one of those do. The first icon here is for text. If you want to use text, you just type the text tool, and then you just tap anywhere on your screen, and it'll pull a cursor, and it'll bring up your on-screen keyboard. From here on your on-screen keyboard, you can go through and you can change your font style, you could change the font size, you could change the color, you could add bold, italics, or underline if you want to. And here where it has the ABC with the hearts, that will actually allow you to go through and set favorites. So you can customize 3 different favorites on here so that you just quickly can get back to the different size and formatting that you want. If I'm ready to start typing, I could just begin typing, I hit return, and it'll work just like a word processor. But maybe you want to take notes a little bit differently. You might want to use the pencil tool. So if I click on the pencil tool up here at the top next to the text tool, this will allow me to go in, and if you're using your finger or you're using a stylus, you could just start writing. If you want to customize the colors, click on the pencil again, and it'll pull up a pencil thickness, and it'll also pull up some other colors that you can choose. The next icon over next to the pencil is your highlighting tool, which this does pretty much what it sounds like. It gives you a highlighter. I could tap it twice and it will pull up. I could change the size of the highlighter and I could change the colors. But the highlighter, what it'll do is just allow you to highlight over your text. Notice how it's going yellow and transparent. So it is allowing me to highlight this. This is very helpful if you're looking at some text and you want to highlight some keywords, or maybe there's a written passage that your teacher saved as a PDF. You can open that up and you can just highlight right over top of it. The next icon over here is the erase button, and that will allow you to erase anything that you had written. The next one, it looks like scissors. That is your cut and paste tool. I can use that, and I could just kind of trace around an object. Notice how it gives you those flashing lines. If I tap in the middle of that, it will now allow me to add style to it. I can cut, copy, or I can go and delete.